Throughout recorded history and around the world, it has been an important part of many cultures' diet. It's one of the oldest human-made foods dating back to the very dawn of agriculture and plays an essential role in religious rituals and secular culture alike. What am I talking about? Bread! We love bread! Yeah! Bread. 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 I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make your own bread at home for pennies on the dollar of what you're going to spend in the store, and you're going to make your house smell wonderful by doing it. Now I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful crunchy crust artisan style loaf of bread in this Lodge cast iron Dutch oven. So your ingredients are going to be bread flour, salt, active dry yeast, and water. Okay, so when you're measuring out your flour, make sure you spoon it into your measuring cup and do not compact the flour. This is very important. If you get too much flour, it's going to be too dense. The loaf's going to be too dense. You're not going to get the nice airy bubbles in the bread. You know, the texture's not going to be right. So make sure you carefully, delicately spoon your flour into your measuring cup. That looks about 1 cup. You need 3 cups of bread flour. Two teaspoons of salt. Make sure you use cooking or kosher salt, not ordinary table salt. Believe me, it makes a difference. Okay, so we got 1.5 cups of very, very, very warm tap water. And we're going to take the handle of a spoon and bring this into a dough. Now it's going to make a very sloppy, unkneadable dough. You're not going to be able to knead it, and it's okay because there is no need to knead the dough. So you just want to work it together. Keep it going. I got to get right up in here with it. Really, just keep going at it. Keep getting it mixed, and eventually, you know, all of the dry flour will be gone around the edges. You want to scoop it up, scoop up that dry flour. See, this is a very sticky dough. Not going to be able to knead it. We're just going to mix it up, make sure it's kind of incorporated into a dough, and then we're just going to leave it in the bowl here and let it rise. And here's the dough. Pretty simple. Just a few minutes, mix up the dough, and there it is. So I've had this in the refrigerator for 12 hours, and I've had it sitting out on the counter for 1 hour to cool down. Real cold dough doesn't rise quite as well. I've got the Dutch oven in the 450 degree oven and preheating. It's nice and piping hot now, Dutch oven with the lid on. And before we get that out, we're going to form the dough into a ball to be baked. Real easy, but we just pull this dough out best we can onto our board. Roll it out in that bowl. It's real sticky. It's going to stick to your hands. We're not going to knead it. We don't need to knead it. And we're just going to fold it under. See, it's real sticky. And this is a very forgiving dough. Don't worry if it's not perfect. We just want to fold it in like this so we get some nice round shape. This might be a little too wet, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Get rid of this bowl. Once we got it kind of in a roundish shape, we'll take a piece of parchment paper, roll it onto the parchment paper as best we can. I like to get the sloppy end upward. That way you get all these nice little crags on the top, nice crunchy bits on the crust. Because this is going to be a real crunchy crust bread. Hopefully we're going to get the bubbles in the middle so it's kind of full of like holes like sourdough. Alright, we got our dough ready. Okay, so we're going to get the Dutch oven hot, piping hot Dutch oven out of the oven, and as quickly as possible we want to move that dough into the Dutch oven, get that cover on and get it in the oven as quickly as possible. That oven so we don't lose much heat. Lid off. And just put the whole dough with the parchment paper in the Dutch oven. Like so. Perfect. Get it out of the way. Don't need it. I'm not doing this as quickly as possible, am I? Okay, lid's on nice and secure. Let's get that baby back in the oven. "30 minutes with the lid on. After 30 minutes, take the lid off, cook it another 12 minutes, and it will be absolutely perfect. So the apartment smells absolutely wonderful right now, man. The bread, fresh, hot, warm bread, bacon in the oven, and it's about to come out. Can't wait. And I made this loaf. It's ready. It's in, look. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Yes, that is beautiful. Okay, let's cut into this thing. gotta hear this. Mmm. I mean, it's just plain white bread. Okay, it's just plain white bread. The crust is nice and crispy, crunchy, but it's tasty. It's homemade. I don't know. I don't buy bread in the store anymore. I'll make this. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.